to episode 3 of Barely Surviving. That's what this series is called. Yes, I remember now. Who are you now? What am I doing? What's this blocky game? Minecraft, yeah. Welcome. I've done some playing in between episodes, and as I said, I was going to sort up some of these fortifications. So we've got some of that done, so I will show you some of that. And then I made some interesting discoveries. I did a little bit of mining. It was more exploring caves and stuff, so we haven't really set a branch mining system yet. So we're still reasonably impoverished. We've only got 6 diamonds. Plus the pick that we've got here. I did enchant it with Fortune 2. So the plan was there that when any coal I came across, I was able to mine, and we should be able to get it. Look at all of that, and that's both hoppers. So we've got almost 10 stacks of coal. Slightly more than 10 stacks of coal. So let's start what we've done in between the episodes. So, we'll come on to that in a second. This did have a door on it, but it was blown up by a creepy deep, so never mind. What I came in here, did this, stripped this down, chucked in a bunch of chests, ready for our storage system. We need to work on that a little bit, because we're going to need some more leather to make some more item frames. But it's got a decent amount of wood. This is... The reason I put this in is because a creeper fell off, chased the roof and blew away half the side of this building. So whilst we have got a fortification wall all the way around the side, which has got some lighting, and I did start lighting up the whole base, but then I stopped. But basically, getting back to the house, this is a completely creeper-free zone now. So they can't get in around here. This is our little way down to our gardens at this side and sugar canes. But to get over here, you've got to jump. And obviously mobs don't jump, and they also can't use ladders. So if... or I am of the impression that they can't use ladders. So if we're being chased, we just run up here, jump over, and we're completely safe. They can't get to us. Obviously, if it's a creeper, we might need to run a little bit further. But I've got this the same on all sides. So no matter which angle you come at this from, you have... we're completely safe. I also did some animal wrangling. Have we got any wheat? I have no wheat. So I've started to get some animals in here now. This is going to need a little bit of extra work. I'm going to need to somehow swap this for one of them. I'm also going to need to raise it up a little bit. I'm going to need to fix the roof, because these need to bob a little bit, because it's quite hard to breed them. The idea is that this is going to work on entity cramming, so we're just going to breed them up, and when they get up to entity cram, I think it's 24 or 25 units, the adults will die, the children will stay there, we'll get the leather, we'll get the meat. But we've also got a bunch of cows in here, loads of sheep in here as well, but it's the cows that we need for the leather, so that is good. The fence posts, that's what I was going to show you. Fence posts are all out and about, and they stretch all the way around now. So once this entire area is lit up, that's going to be easy peasy. The other thing I wanted to say is I've done some minor terraforming as well. So basically stuff that was in the way that needed rectifying, I have sorted out. There are some things that I'm going to do, and I'm going to do some sooner than later, and others I'm going to hang on. So this is just raised, and it's in the way, and it doesn't really need to be, because this all drops down there. So I'm going to lower this whole area. I'm going to do that at some point this episode. That's going to come out, and it would basically just drop down to sort of roughly that level there. And this entire mountain, literally all it does is sits in the way. So it blocks off the back of this house, and that drops it down there. As for that, we'll do that in a second. So let me just quickly sleep, and we'll show you what we've got going down there. So over here, jump over that, and jump over here. Into the bed. You've also want to point out that there is a little hole inside of the building, and this is intentional. The plan is if we're running away from something, say there's phantoms eventually coming around to kill us, we can just run, jump, and click on that, and it will instantly pull us inside the building and away from any mobs, and we can sleep, and it'd be great. What else? Wood farm then. So at the moment, the trees are spaced every other one, because I was trying to up my supply of oak saplings. Because if they plant them all next to each other, then they don't drop as many saplings. So I just want to get a good couple of stacks of oak saplings, and then that will be good. But what I want to show you is what we found down here. It is spectacular. Have we got enough food? We do. So as I was clearing some of the trees out around here, there was this little cave entrance. So I went down, and it is huge. We'll come on to that in a second. And I was going along. I'm going to have to remember my way. I haven't played on here for a couple of days. Right, so I was coming down here, and not this corner. Round here. There's still some bits I've not explored, by the way, that I'm going to need to find again. But I think it was up over this gravel and explored down here. And there is this really weird, really steep drop down. And there was lava coming out of that block. But then I spotted that. Now, it wasn't that. The only thing I could spot was a block of cobblestone. Or was it one of them? I think it was that block there. It was the first block I spotted. I was like, oh, this is spectacular. We've got a mob spawner. Great loot, I thought. Ka-ching. I thought, what's in there? But I wasn't entirely certain. I was hoping it was going to be something really good. But look! It's a skelly spawner. Now, unfortunately, we're on Y level 32, so it is a little bit too low to have something that will just permanently operate when we're up on the surface. But I thought, great. So that is wonderful to have one so close to our base. How do we get out of here? Up here. But to have a skelly spawner so close to our base means that I would say maybe not this episode, maybe this episode, maybe this episode, maybe next episode, we can work on a skelly spawner. So that is a little XP farm, but also for bone meal. So we're going to have unlimited bone meal / white dye / XP gen. So that was wonderful. And obviously, I also said that what I wanted to do was dig down to the crevasse that we found over there. So that is what I've done here. I figured it'd be quite nice if we had the entrance to the mine shaft, to the polished granite pillar over there. That is where the crevasse big ravine thing starts underground. And interestingly, that is where the skelly spawner is. That's the chords of the skelly spawner. So it's slightly outside our base at the moment. But what I was thinking would be a really cool project would be if we make this look a bit more like a mine entrance, you know, with a bit of a unloader thing, and we could have a mine cart. So the plan is have a mine cart, and this will all be dug out into like a bit more of like a natural cave setting. But what I thought is, let's see if we can come up with like a naturalish route down to the spawner, and then have it whoosh off over to the ravine. So we've got everything, then we can have our mining base and everything all set up in one. So I was sort of explored the caves, came down here, and I came across this, and this cave system, this was like a little hole anyway, so we exposed this. But what is brilliant is we can stand here, so the idea is the mine track would come around here, and we clear a little bit of space maybe here, because standing here, and in most of the spaces, we're within the activation for that. So as you can see with the flames, if we just move a little bit further away and then quickly rush back down here. Anyway, when there's the flames on it, it means it's been activated. If we get beyond a certain distance, the lights will deactivate. Maybe if we go up another one, have we got any blocks? And maybe up there. How far away have we got to be? Oh, there you go. And you can see there that the words that I'm looking for, that the flames have gone. But if we just go forwards a little bit, there you go. You can see the flames there, and that's it being activated. So I would say if we create like a little AFK safe room here, you know, we can have the storage for all that. So that's good. And then I went down here and explored a little bit further. And this was just a little bit of cave anyway. And then I started digging around here. Oh, and I missed some iron. Yoink. Free iron. Let's just quickly grab this. Oh, I can hear a mob. Ooh. And we've got another one. Great. So yeah, dug along here. And it was literally just had F3 up and was chasing my coordinates. I thought, oh, we'll go down a bit, up a bit. Doesn't really matter. And then down again. And this is where we came down. So if we go up there, we should be able to come out. Took me a little while I was misreading the coordinates I'd written down, but this is the ravine. So that is splendiferous. So we've got that to do as well. And the last thing I want to show you that we've done in between episodes, although while I'm on my way to that I will tell you about another one, is over when we were looking for the treasure in the last episode, I went looking and I went and had a massive dig around. I was digging around and digging. I could not find that chest. That chest did not exist. That's where we come up there. And what I was thinking is, if this is where our mine shaft is going to be based, is obviously it's cool having the mine entrance there with a little mine cart and stuff down there. But what would be cool is if we put some bubble item columns up here, so that we basically just dump our stuff into a chest, it automatically ejects it into a bubble column, and it sends it up, and then automatically sorts it. So if it's rocks and stones and stuff, it just goes into either shulker loaders when we get them, or just chest storage stuff. If it's coal, it goes directly into the back of the furnaces for fuel. Obviously, we can get any out if it's surplus, and then any ores and stuff, they just go straight in for smelting. So that is the plan over there. So the last little bit is and we'll chuck this iron in there. This is how much iron we've got through exploring. So we've got 3 and a bit. So that is really cool. But as I say, that is a whistle-stop tour of what we have done so far. And let me get some more stuff organised. I might do a little bit of terraforming, just to flatten this area out a little bit. In fact, I am going to do a bit of the terraforming here, just to get it a little bit neater. I might drop this and come back to you. But then we are going to... And I'll explore the ravine. But if I find anything exciting, I will come back and show you. This is a terraforming montage. Alright, so I've got some terraforming done. Let's just have a quick look, gather some resources, and I'm going to get a bit more food. Let's live off potatoes. Okay, so this bit here, I haven't actually done anything with because I can't decide what I want to do with it. Because it's a security feature at the moment, I'm not actually taking it down. But I am going to probably bring this whole thing down. So I've flattened all of this out as you have seen. I think I might make this a little bit larger. But obviously the vanilla one goes all the way down here. So we're not going to do anything with that for the moment. This whole hill is gone. Obviously it is looking a little bit flat and featureless at the moment. That's fine because it means it gives us loads of decent opportunity to build something a bit better. And the reality is, he provides us with Fortune 2, fine, but digging this down, we really need to start working on efficiency, especially if we are working on the mine system and are going to be doing some mining. So I think what I might prepare in between episodes is some plans for a village breeder. Not going to be a super complex one that you can toggle on and off. I think it will just be an unlimited one, but that's fine. We can deal with that. But now, what we need to do is, what was we going to do? Down to the crevasse. We need some redstone because I want redstone to fix some things. Obviously, there's a super sneaky entrance down there, but let's go this way. And I should have brought some blocks with me. I have not brought any blocks. I'm a wise man. Wise man. But that's fine. We've got that. So, let's have a think about this. So, the minecart will be coming in, blah, 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 blah. I'm a minecart all the way along here. So, we can take out some of these. And how many do we need? Is that enough for some stairs? Yes. Right. And then we'll be going down there now. How? So I think I accidentally did this while I was trying to work out where I needed to go. So I think if we start digging down here until we get to, well, let's see. We'll probably end up on the crevasse in a minute. There we are. So if we go that. Ooh, actually, we might have come out across a little bit of another cave system that we can explore. Ooh, let's just get some torches out and about. Or is it just a little ledge? Action stations, salt at the ready. Ooh. Oops, Skelly, I see you. Ha-ha! Ah, interesting. Now, is this just water flowing, or... Let's have a see. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Now, mobs are going to be able to get down here. So what... Ooh, that's a big hole. In fact, that's just leading straight out into the crevasse. Right, okay, so maybe we stop here for a moment and take stock of the situation that we're in, which is not great. If we go through to this side... Whoa, it's huge! Let's not go that way. Okay, this is a huge lit up area that we definitely need to explore, but now is not the time. I don't think. Because I still want to get down to diamond level. Right, great. Well, this is interesting. It's nice to know that it's here. And it's nice to know that we need to explore it a little bit further. But absolutely not one for now. So, let's have a see. Oh, it's creepy deep. Where's my bow? I lost my bow, by the way. I just want to point that out. I'm very sad about that fact. And if we do that, things can't get to us up there. And if we put that torch there. Now, are there anything else this side? This is... I think that'll be fine. He can't get to us because he's stupid. You're stupid. And go step, step, step. Nope. This all needs to be one lower. I know what I'm doing. So, step, 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 step. There we are. Woo! Look at me go! Right. A couple more of them. And let's just repeat that there to make sure that we don't fall down at the hole. And then we go, so we need block there, stairs there, and I have completely gone off on a funny angle. So let's do that, and then we've got stair, stair, turn right, stair. Ooh, there's 2 creepy deeps. Ooh, and there's redstone. Come to me. Right, so stair there, and ooh, the creepers everywhere. I need to get down 1 more block. Probably shouldn't have done that. Let's do that. Because if the creepers explode, they're going to blow this block out from underneath me. So we need to do that. This is a terrible idea, because they can get to me now. How's the arm doing? The arm's still alright. That was pushing it. That was dangerous behaviour. Don't do don't do that, kids. Right, let's get this area lit up. This is like our tiny little base of operations. We've got to be down at diamond level now, and if not, we'll be there in a second. So that and right. So stair, 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 stair. Woo! So at this level we are at 15. Right, we're nearly there, but the important thing is we're down in the crevasse, so that is good. So, more torches in the offhand. Make sure the whole area is lit up. Right, and let's gather some resources. And this is also... yes, mobs can still fall on our heads. I hadn't factored that one in. Like those. So if I put this... No, 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 no! Wrong button. Okay, right, mobs can still fall on our heads, as I was saying. So, the world is still quite dangerous. Quite a dangerous place. I want to put that up there. Cool, right. Okay, but if we do that, now the creeper can get to us, so we're going to have to run away while he realises that he can actually track us. But we'll put him in, see if we can get him in the lava. No! Oops. We probably should have backup armor. Let's quickly do that. So I need one of them, one of them, one of them. That's a skeleton. Oh, good, he's in the hole. Armor. Whoa, how did you get back up here? Okay, so it turns out maybe mobs can use ladders. Okay, let's do this as an experiment. So he's tracking us. So he's going to fall down into the hole. Go on, fall into the hole. Into the hole. No. And he's got a hat on, so we need to kill him. He's definitely got punch on his bow. No! Oh dear mate, right. We look like an absolute pincushion. Right, gotta get back down to his stuff before it despawns. That would be a disaster. Let's get back up to full health so we can start regenning. Right, back down the hole. Unfortunately, I think we were far enough away from the lava by that point, I think, because we were running away. So hopefully we didn't lose too much stuff. I mean, the most important thing really is the damn pick. I mean, it's not a massive disaster if we haven't got it, but we're not very rich at the moment. Ooh, there's a slime. We do need to collect slime, and I'm pleased that there's a slime chunk, actually. Right. Good, that's the pick. Whoa. No, not today, thank you. Not today. Right. Offhand. Up there. Torch up there. Torch up there. For now, apart from mobs that fall on our head, this is unpassable. So I'm going to leave that there. Right, let's go back over here to relative safety, where things can't fall on our heads. I think if we see if mobs can track us, they could technically get to us through here. I do have a crafting bench actually. If we go up here, if we do, I think walls are still the right height. So I still think walls are 1.5, so mobs can't get over walls. So I reckon if we go bloop, 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 yeah, the mobs can't get over there. So even if they do manage to flow down that water thing, they can't get to us. Right, let's sort this out then. So swords, fine. Good. Don't need that. Don't need that. That lives there. That is our Fortune 2 pick. That's the shovel we're using at the moment. A spare pick. Spare shovel. Axe. That's the one we're using. Armor's cool. Loads of food. Loads of torches. Right. Back on it then. So some of this stuff is where the Fortune 2 is going to come in handy, but this is... Now we did get the water bucket, right. I did say that would be a barrier, but I can just pick this up in between episodes. That's not as exciting. Whoa, you fell on our head. Where are they still falling from? Well, in retrospect, this seemed like a good idea, but it's more dangerous than I'd given it credit for. So they could still fall on our head from up there somewhere. And the further we go along here, the more they're going to be able to fall on our heads. I think I heard a witch, which isn't particularly exciting. That's got death written all over it. Oh, there she is. I can see her. In fact, there we are. She's on her way. What are you throwing at me? Poison. Well, this could be problematic. It's dead now. Good. Right, we'll get to eat this. How long have we got left on the poison? 30 seconds. Right. Well, let's try not to die. Let's hope things don't fall on our heads, because if things fall on our heads at some point in the next 30 seconds, we are very, very dead. Let's just casually mine this while we've got a moment. Right, regen health. Hold down right click. If I get hungry, eat more food. Right. And then do a bit more money. Now I can hear lava bubbling around here. Obviously it's not really a surprise because we are nearly at Y11. In fact we probably are on some levels of this crevasse. Let's have a see, where are we stood now? Y14, so we're really nearly there. And this is definitely diamond height anyway, so we should hopefully find some exposed diamonds somewhere along the way. And now that we've got Fortune 2, in fact, what we should do is really trade for Fortune 3. That's the most efficient way to deal with the diamonds going forwards, I suppose. So maybe we'll leave them in situ, if we do come across any. But anyway, right, let's continue the exploration. Definitely need better food for this. Pickaxe. Any more stuff that can fall on our heads? Almost certainly. This is narrow. Yeah, we're definitely going to have something fall on our heads at some point. Ooh. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Right. Well, that's another crevasse. But what was shooting at us and from where? Something up here? Oh yeah, this is a whole nother crevasse. Oh, this is exciting. It's shooting from us from up high. We put some torches up there and then things can't spawn up there. And if you could render in properly, well, that'd be great. We've put some torches up high. Well, okay. Oh, that's a creeper. That's not the right piece of equipment. Excellent. Right, so I'm going to go and gather some resources, and if I find anything exciting, I will come back and get you. Right, well, I've done some trading, and I've got our Fortune 2 book, so we can put that on there, and we'll be able to combine it with that, which will give us Fortune 3, so that's pretty cool. Let's just take our stuff back from here. That can stay in there, that can stay in there, and that can stay in there. And I've got a little bit of coal as well, because I ended up trading with this guy to get a few more emeralds with some coal. The toolsmith. It's not, again, not the greatest trade in the world, but I wondered what else he had. So we had a quick flick through. So he's got efficiency 1 for 7, not too bad. Not too bad. He's got efficiency 2 for 9, which is even better. But what is amazing is if we go on a little bit further, and it's only efficiency 2, so it's not ideal, but he's got unbreaking 2, silk touch efficiency 2, and that is a crack-a-lacking pickaxe for 15 emeralds. It's going to save us a lot of effort, especially because we've not actually found any diamonds yet. So we're going to end up with Fortune 3 between these two picks, but when we look at this one, this is going to get us amazing. So between that and then, I mean, I suppose combining him is a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm pretty certain he doesn't have a fish. Not you. You're very unimportant. What else did we decide he has? He's got knockback 2 and fire respite 2, so otherwise not particularly exciting, but the idea of being able to get stuff from him at 15 is great. Now we're not up to level 30 for the enchant here, which is a bit poo, but never mind. We've got 25 levels though, so we should be able to get something. Let's have a see what... Oh yeah, we were going for efficiency 4 on there, weren't we? Let's trade some more and see how far we are from level 30. But otherwise it might have to be a little bit of a mining expedition. Let's see if we can get back up to level 30 with... Got them the wrong way around. Let's see if we can get up to level 30 with this dude. Give me more emeralds. And let's actually see what else. No, so there's nothing else by the looks of it to unlock. But that is amazing. And to be fair, we're not that far off. We're not that far off getting it. Maybe we just trade with him and get it. But not enough, no. 26 levels, so that's... It's not going to quite get us there... 2? 1, 2? So it's not going to quite get us there with this, although... These will get us some levels. This will get us some levels. And it'll get us some food as well, which we are running low on because these potatoes are rubbish. Alright, so solution is we've gone for a poor man's mob farm. So these guys can't get to us, but they will. It's just 5 wide. It's definitely not as efficient as it's going to be. But we need to kill these. And... oops. Oh, well, apparently we'll use this one then. That, and that'll be good. We can get out from there. Yeah, and all we need to do is just kill these skellies. They'll constantly keep getting pushed over to us. In fact, we might even be able to get a little bit closer. Right, we are up to level 30, so let's top up our arrow situation and just dump them there for now. Good. Right, let's go and get some things done. So we've got the lapis and everything, so all we need to do is just go up to this surface. So it's enchant the pick first, get efficiency 4. Then it's going to be add fortune 2 onto it, then use it for a bit. And this is not to say, I mean, I suppose we might end up with silk touch on it, because we don't know. So let's see. Oh yeah! Efficiency 4 and breaking 3. That is spectacularific. Right, so if we do that and then go into here and then give it fortune 2, and then if we do that and give it, is that the cheapest way around of doing it? That is the cheapest way around of doing it. And then give it fortune 3, unbreaking 3, efficiency 4, and we've got a silk touch one as well. So that is great. Right, now, I was running out of time, so in editing I realised how long this episode was going to be. It's going to be nearly 40 minutes long, which is like twice as long as I intended. So I've sped up this a little bit just to catch up to the end of the episode. So I've had to cut out massive swathes of stuff. So obviously we ended up trading with the villager to get a great work pick for 15 emeralds, so that's amazing. So that was efficiency 2, silk touch, and unbreaking 2, I think it was. I don't remember. But anyway, so what the plan now is to set up the basis of our strip mine. So we're digging down near the crevasse, and then we are digging now down to Y11, away from the crevasse. And then the plan is we're going to, as you'll see in a second, we're going to then start, now we're down at Y11, just explore these caves that we've got. Try not to die in the process. But it's going to be a case of just clear a massive strip wide, which you will see once we've gathered all these resources. So a massive 3x3 strip all the way up one side and down the other, and then branching off from there we're going to have little branches that are going to go off in either direction. So they're going to be 2 high and they're going to be separated 2 wide. Now I know that theoretically the strips should be 3 blocks apart, but I always do them 2 wide. I know it's not the most efficient, but I don't really care. So just strip out the roof that we've got here, and clear this bit and bobs. Honestly, these episodes, I record them all in one massive thing, so I don't know how long they're taking until I come to editing, and then I'm like, how on earth am I supposed to edit this out? Honestly, without some of these painful cuts, this episode would have easily been an hour. But never mind. So you can see here, I'm just making some little holes in the wall that are 2 blocks apart, mirroring it on the opposite side. In between episodes, I'm going to do some mining, but let's get this all done. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, so I think we are going to call it there for this episode. So in between episodes, I'm obviously going to do a lot of resource gathering. Still not come across any diamonds in excavating this yet, but we will no doubt find some. We have got our splendiferous Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3 pick, and we've got Unbreaking 2, Silk Touch, and Efficiency 2 pick as well. So that is going to be it for me today, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like. If you haven't already, do subscribe to keep up to date with this and other things happenings on the channel. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.